I resisted going to get a mammogram, and in part it was I don't have time to deal with if there's anything wrong. I will never forget that week at the end of October to the beginning of November when I was diagnosed. Friday morning, I got the call at 9 a.m. saying, here's what we found. You do have a malignancy. And honestly, I thought, this can't be happening. I'm supposed to be caring for my mom. I'm supposed to be running a business. I'm supposed to be taking care of a 13-year-old.
I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer when I was 32. I thought it was a clogged milk duct because I was still nursing my little one, so I had no clue it could ever be anything other than that. So I finally went in to get the ultrasound, and from there it was like a complete whirlwind. I started chemo a week later. I remember standing and everything just kind of moving past me so fast. I never could have guessed that ever we could be affected by cancer. I feel like I fought very hard. I have 2 little girls, so I just was fixed on them, and they were my reason to fight.
I was sitting on the sofa, and I just, for whatever reason, had my hand on my chest, and I felt a lump. So I got the biopsy the next day. I got the call that I had breast cancer.
I was diagnosed on Valentine's Day, 2011. I just somehow, noticed there was a lump. So I thought, obviously it's not cancer. So yeah, I got the news and everything sort of stopped at that moment. It was all challenging, right? I had a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And so that was challenging, trying to keep life normal for them.
The name Celebration of Life, for me, is like a come full circle moment because it's a realization life is so precious. We don't know how long we have, what it's exactly gonna look like.
It just seems like such a wild ride that my family and I have been through, and I definitely still have some really hard days. But most of my days are so full of joy because I've learned to find joy despite my circumstances. I've learned to find joy despite suffering.
We all know that life is short, and we are really thrown into it at the time when we are diagnosed with breast cancer. Like, we really have to live life and enjoy life and celebrate life.
Marcia and I knew each other for quite a few years, and then I got breast cancer. As a physician's wife, I called, come in the next morning. I had a sonogram and a biopsy that afternoon.
We felt that everyone who faced a medical crisis should have that same opportunity. So we launched ourselves on this path of creating a multidisciplinary, comprehensive breast cancer center.
So the Seton Breast Care Center is unique in that we didn't want women to feel that they were coming into another sterile clinical area. Instead, when they come into our center, they're greeted with very mission-centric, compassionate associates who are dedicated to this cause. It's a place of healing and camaraderie.
When you walk into the Seton Breast Care Center, they make you comfortable, and it's a really nice facility with really great people.
Cancer is terrifying. So being in a place of beauty with wonderful people, it just means the world.
Undergoing now 3 surgeries, I was really privileged to find such great care, some compassionate care. They definitely took exceptional care of me and my family and made me feel very at ease in moments where it kind of crushes you to feel so helpless.
And we do have some exciting news. Something that Marcia and I had in our plans for the center from the very beginning is finally being realized. And that is, we are going to have an infusion center where our patients can get their chemotherapy.
The goal of providing infusion in the Breast Care Center is to extend those qualities that we have in the Breast Care Center to our infusion patients, to give them a place that's warm, that's comfortable, that seems very patient-centric and unique. One of the community members who have been by our side since our doors opened is the Zeta Foundation. The Zeta Foundation has raised funds and supported the Seton Center since 2014. Through their generosity, we're able to continue to provide state-of-the-art care to our community.
It's really amazing that the Zeta Tau Alpha Foundation and the Zeta Tau Alpha sorority are devoted to breast cancer care and research.
So much of the research monies that have been donated, grant monies that have been granted, have made incredible strides. To think that when you're raising money to help provide more research that can help find a cure, when you are donating money that is helping with advocacy initiatives or programs that can help provide social support, they make a difference.
The Seton Breast Care Center is where hope takes flight. We hope everybody will help us continue this crusade.